Thank you. So this problem came in net 2020. So they have given you this is R1, this is C, the value is 5 microfarad, 2 kilo ohm, and then you have this as 4 kilo ohm. And this is your V naught. So in question they given that.
So what is the capacitance?
The capacitance 5 microfarad. C is the capacitance.
Okay, sir.
So they have given you the frequency of input. Okay, omega is given.
Not clear, sir.
Yes.
Voice is not clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the frequency of given 118 per second. In the question they are asking the phase difference between input and output. Okay, the phase difference between input and output. What is the phase difference? Okay, so first we calculate the gain. Okay, or once you have the gain formula, okay, gain means once you have the V output, you can find the phase difference. Okay, so V output will be what? So suppose this is a RF and this whole is R1. Okay, so let me call it Z1. Okay, so if I want B naught, so this is simple. I can write this is an inverting amplifier. Okay, so this will be what? Minus RF upon Z1. Okay, into V input, isn't it? Okay, so calculate now. So you have now, or you can call it R2 also. Okay, R2, say this is R2 by Z1 into V input. So R2 is what? Nothing. R2 is your R2, Z1 is your R1 plus XC into V input. Okay, now if I calculate V naught, okay, so minus R2 R1, this is 1 J omega C V input. Okay, and this will become your J omega C, go here, J omega C R2, okay, 1 plus J R1 omega C. Okay, put the values on omega C and R2. We put value here, minus J omega is your 100 10 power 2, C is your 5 microfarad 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, into your R2 is 4 kilo. Okay, upon 1 plus J R1 is your 2 kilo ohm, omega is 100 and C is again 5 microfarad. Okay, so if you solve this one, what you'll get? So what I'll get V naught. So V naught will be what? This 3 to power 3 Okay, 5. So remaining 1 here. 120, so 2. So minus 2j. Okay. And here you have 3, 2, 5, 6 and 2, 1 cancel out. Okay. So 1 plus j. Of course, there is a V input here. Now output, we want to get phase of output. Okay. So V input, keep minus 2j here, 1 plus j. Either you can calculate the phase of here, numerator and phase of denominator, and you can subtract. That will give you the phase of output, or you can bring in this is in a single complex number. Okay, so minus 2j, you can multiply by minus j. Okay, so what do you get now? V naught equals to V input minus 2j. Okay, minus plus 2j square. Okay, and this is 1 minus j square, that is V input minus 2j, and this become minus 2, and this become again what? 1 minus square plus 1. Okay, 2. So I got finally j minus 1. Okay, so V output is j minus 1 into V input. Okay, so tell me what is the phase? You know the complex number property of complex number. Tell me what is the phase? Your number. Okay, you have minus x minus jy type of number. Okay, now this x and y is 1 1. Okay, so
pi by 4.
minus pi by 4.
minus pi by 4. अच्छे से देखो एक बार. Okay, so this is my complex number. If I want to draw the complex number, say this is my imaginary part, this is my real part. Okay, here complex number, this is also minus, this is also minus. Okay, this is also minus, this is also minus. तो मेरा वेक्टर कहाँ पर है? इस क्वाड्रेंट में, isn't it? और ये जो वैल्यू है, that is tan inverse y by x. Tan inverse phi is what? Phi is tan inverse y by x. Okay, minus both है, y by x, that means y is your 1, x is 1, so pi by 4. Okay, 5 by 4, so that means
Sir,
this angle,
minus 3 pi by 4 होगा.
this angle is pi by 4. Okay, now you have to take angle from here. Okay, so either you can go like this or you can go like this. So which is correct?
Sir, minus 3 pi by 4.
Okay, so your argument cannot be greater than 5. So phi is always minus pi to pi.
Plus pi.
Okay, so if I go like this become pi plus something adding is greater than 5. So I have to go like this. Okay, so this is this become my, so my phi become, okay, minus pi by 4. Okay, that is minus 3 pi by 4 minus, so this answer is minus 3 pi by 4. It is clear?
Sir, 5 was tan inverse y upon x. Y is minus 1 and x is minus 1, na?
Yes.
So negative.
But you have to see quadrant also, na? Which quadrant they are coming. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So this way you have to solve this
Sir,
filter question. हाँ.
sir, ये j minus 1 आ रहा है.
हाँ? minus j minus 1 आएगा.
Okay, sir. ठीक.
Okay. me give you one more problem. This problem came in GATE 2013. Okay, so they have given you op-amp plus minus 10 kilo ohm. Okay, and here they have made negative feedback 1 kilo ohm, 2 kilo ohm. Okay, and here they have kept one capacitor. C, whose value is 1000 picofarad. 1000 picofarad. So they say, okay, for a given circuit, frequency above which the gain will decrease by 20 dB per decade. Okay, so the if you to find the frequency, okay, above which the gain decay by 20 dB per decade. That means they are asking what? Cutoff frequency. Okay, find the frequency cutoff, find the cutoff frequency of the circuit. Number one. Okay. Number two, they are asking what is the closed loop gain at frequency. What is the closed loop gain? What is a closed loop gain at frequency f equals to 1.2 kilohertz? Okay. What is the gain at a closed loop gain at this frequency? What is the cutoff frequency and what is the gain at this frequency? Okay. So again, you need to find the formula for gain and you need to calculate. Okay. So solve this one. Everything is given. Inverting, non-inverting amplifier and negative feedback. So find the, you have been given here V input. Okay, find the V output. So cutoff frequency and gain, that means they are asking ratio. So that's, they have not given V input. So you, because you not need explicitly V naught, you want only ratio and you want cutoff frequency. Okay. So again, you write the expression. Okay, expression for V naught. So V naught will be what? 1 plus RF upon R1. V plus, what is V plus here? V plus. Okay. And you know, this RF is what? RF is 1 kilo ohm. RF is 1 kilo ohm. And R1 is 2 kilo ohm. Okay, into V plus. So this cancel out. This become how much? 3 by 2 V plus. So find the value of V plus. So voltage at non-inverting terminal, that will be what? V in terms of V input. So V input into XC
upon 10 plus XC.
Okay, 10 kilo ohm plus XC. Okay, now XC is 1 upon j omega C. Okay, and this is 10 into 10 raised to power 3. Okay, this is also again 1 upon j omega C into V input. So that will cancel out. So you'll get V plus is equals to just V input. Okay, 1 plus j omega C into 10 raised to power 4. Okay, now put this value here. So you got V naught equals to 3 by 2 V input. Okay, 1 plus j omega is omega, this they are not given, na? C value they are given. So omega you write J 2 pi F, okay, 2 pi F C into 10 raised to power 4, okay. So here what you can write, how can you write the expression for this one, frequency, tell me, how can you write? $10 kilo ohm, okay, this is R, okay. So keep it like this R only, don't change here, keep it here like R is R, like R only. So you have V naught, this become your 1.5 V input, okay, 1 plus J 2 pi FC, keep it R like this R, okay. Say this is R1, RF, RF R1. So say this is R2, what means R2. Now you want only cutoff frequency, na? The formula is this one, and you want cutoff frequency. So cutoff frequency is nothing, FC, that is 2 pi CR2, okay. So 1 upon 2 into 3.14, C is given 1000 picofarad, R2 is given 10 kilo ohm, 10 raised to power 4, okay. So your FC will be now simply what? What's the value of FC? Tell me. FC कितना आएगा? So 3 and 4, 7 minus 5, okay, minus 5, that is 10 raised to power 5 divided by 2 into 3 into 2 into 3, 6.28.
15 kilohertz.
Okay, 15 point something.
15.9.
Yes.
923.
Yes. So the correct answer is, the answer for the question is 15.9 kilohertz. Okay, the answer. FC. So now you have FC value, and okay, you have FC value. That means you can write now this formula what in terms of FC. So you have V naught 1.5 V input. This is your plus 1 plus J F upon FC. Okay. J also is there. J F upon FC. So FC value you have, and they're asking now gain at 1.2 kilohertz. Okay, at 1.2 kilohertz, frequency 1.2 kilohertz. So calculate the gain. So gain will be simply V naught upon, gain will be V naught upon V input, that is 1.5, okay, 1 plus J, they are asking magnitude, okay. F is what? F is 1.2 kilohertz, and this is 15.9 kilohertz, okay. So tell me the gain.
So 1.44.
Almost 1.5 will come. Okay. 1.4, good. So question answer, they gain options they given 1, 1.5, 8 and 0.5. Okay, so we have to close this answer. Close answer is 1.5. Okay, because see, if you see the gain, okay, gain is like this. So here you have 0.707 at 15.9 kilohertz. This gain is almost 70%. Okay, if you go below, this is almost equal to what is the zero gain. Okay, so zero gain is already 1.5. You put 0 here, this gain is 1.5, so it will be almost constant. Okay, so 1.5 is there. 1.44. What are exact answer is 1.44. Huh? Okay. Okay. So CSIR net 2012. Okay. So they given circuit minus plus. Okay. So this is 1 kilo ohm of V input. Okay. And then you have capacitor. Capacitor is 0.01 microfarad. Okay. And this is your 10 kilo ohm. And this is your V naught. Okay. So they're asking V input is sinusoidal input signal of frequency of 10 hertz. Only 10 hertz. Okay. So omega frequency is given 10 hertz input signal. Okay. So the magnitude of the gain and phase shift. Okay, the magnitude of the gain and phase shift they are asking equal to. So they're given options. Options A, magnitude of gain 5√2 and phase they are given pi/2. Second option they are given 5√2 and minus pi/2. C they are given 10 and 0. 10 and 0. Okay, and a D option is given 10 and pi. So these are the options. Okay, tell the magnitude of gain and phase. So first found it V naught. Okay, so this is a inverting amplifier. Okay, so you need to first calculate what is RF. Say this is ZF. Okay, ZF upon say this is R1. So RF ZF upon R1 minus, okay, into V naught. Now you want V naught. V naught. Okay, V naught. Sorry, V naught. You want here. What is V input? V input. Okay. So gain will be what? V naught upon V input. That is minus ZF upon R1. ZF and ZF is both are parallel. Okay. So say this is R1. Say this is R2. Okay. So this will be combination will be ZF will be what? R2 parallel to C. Okay. So R2 into J omega C upon R2 plus what? 1 upon J omega C. 1 upon is R2 XC. Okay, XC. So R2 XC plus R2 XC. Okay, so R2 into 1 upon J omega C. R2 plus 1 upon J omega C. And if you solve this one, R2 will be like this, 1 plus J R2 omega C. Omega C omega cancel. Okay. So now the option answer will be minus 1 upon R1. Okay. And you have R2 1 plus J R2 omega C. Okay. And you can write gain as minus R2 upon R1. Okay. 1 plus J omega J R2 omega C. Put the values and tell me what is the magnitude of gain. So first you check if I apply high frequency, this becomes short. This becomes short, then this total becomes 0. That means your gain is become 0. Okay. If I have low frequency, this becomes open. So this is simple inverting amplifier. That means it's a low pass filter. Okay. It's a low pass filter. Are you getting this one? This is low pass filter. Now gain is what? R2 by R1 minus 10 upon 1 kilo ohm. 10 kilo ohm upon 1 kilo ohm minus 10 upon 1 plus J J R2 is your 10. R2 is 10, 10 to the power 3. Omega is what, your 10 hertz. C is your 0.01 microfarad. Okay. So what will be the gain? So gain will be minus 10 upon 1 plus j 10 to the power 3. Okay, 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 4, 10 to the power 5, 10 to the power 5, 1, 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, so this is your formula for gain. Now tell me, what is the amplitude? What is the phase? What is the amplitude? What is the amplitude? Any issue? कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही है समझने में किसको? राधिका, are you getting?
Actually, no, sir.
Hmm?
No, sir.
What is the issue? What is the problem? Tell me. Where are you getting problem?
Gain, sir.
So gain is what? Gain. This is what gain, na? This is what? Gain is what? This is not. This is inverting amplifier.
Inverting, sir.
This is R1.
Yes, sir.
This whole is RF.
Yes, sir.
I calculate the equivalent resistance of this one. Okay. Just now I calculate equivalent resistance. That is ZF, and ZF came equal to R2 upon 1 plus J R2 omega C. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now gain is what? V output upon V input. Okay. So this is what? Minus R2 upon R1 plus 1 plus J R2 omega C.
Calculation part is okay, sir. But how to proceed?
How to? You calculate gain.
Yes, sir. Calculation part is okay, sir.
Then this is the gain. This is your complex number, na? Complex number gain is what? This is magnitude of this one, minus 10 upon 1 plus j to 10 raised to power minus 3. Minus 10 plus 10, complex number, what will come? 1 square, x square plus y square, 10 raised to power minus 3 square. So how much is coming this one? This is 1. This is almost negligible, 10 raised to power minus 1. This is what? 1 plus 10 raised to power minus 6. Okay. So almost 10 is coming, na? Answer is 10. Now just find the phase. Find the phase. You have the formula. Find the phase of this one. Okay. This is the formula. Now this number phase. See, finding the phase, whatever you are comfortable. Okay. Now suppose you don't know this is the phase. Okay. This one. So you find the phase of top one and down one. Okay. And subtract. So this is what? Minus x. This is the x plus iota y, na? Minus the phase of this one is what? So I'm doing two different way. Okay. So if you don't understand, this is minus 10. This is 1 plus j 10 raised to power minus 3. So one usual way is what? Usual way is we'll write this number is a complex number. Okay. So I'll multiply by minus j into 10 raised to power minus 3. Okay. Or 1 minus j into 10 raised to power minus 3. Solve this one. Okay. Minus 10 minus plus 10 raised to power j into 10 raised to power minus 2. About this will become what? 1 minus plus j square 10 raised to power minus 6. Okay. And this will become as minus 10 plus j 10 raised to power minus 2. Okay. Upon 1. 1 is 1. This is almost negligible. So this is your number. Now tell me what is the phase?
Sir, minus 0.5.
Phase.
0.0.
Phase देखो phase कैसे निकालेंगे? Now you have to find the phase. Okay. So you have again imaginary number and this is your real number. Okay. So this is imaginary. So your phase is somewhere here. Your phase is somewhere here, isn't it? -10. This is a plus or minus? Check.
Plus.
माइनस
ये माइनस है यहाँ पे,
बीच में प्लस
प्लस है. ओके, तो बताओ कैसा आएगा, अब फेज कैसा आएगा बताओ.
-1/1000 आएगा.
हाँ, okay, very good. Okay, now this angle, okay, so this, so you want to, so your angle will be this much, this way. Okay, so this is very high, this is very high, and y is very small. Okay, so this will somewhere like this. Now you want phase, so phase will be your pi minus, okay, pi minus this angle, and this angle is how much? This is the phase. Okay, the phase will be pi minus, okay, tan inverse y by x, tan inverse y by x, positive values, okay, only because already I am taking this one like this. So this angle is what? This pi minus tan inverse 10 raised to the power minus 2, okay, and this is 10 raised to the power minus 2, and this is 10 raised to the power minus 10, okay, so this become pi minus tan inverse power 10 raised to the power minus 3. Okay, and 10 raised to the power minus 3 is almost equal to 0. 10 raised to the power 3 almost equals to 0. So this 5, the phase will be equals to pi. This is almost equals to 0. Okay, so you can say this number, this angle y by x, because y is very less. Y is less, that y by x is also less. Your angle is about y by x. Y is very small, so this is like just like this. Okay. This angle is very small, so you can say the phase is pi. So magnitude A and phase is pi. That option is correct. Which option? D option. Okay, option D is correct. Any doubt in this problem? Kailash, Mirzul?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm giving you one more similar type of problem. Now you have to do and tell me answer. जस्ट y बाय x का रेशियो निकालो और क्वाड्रेंट में ड्रॉ कर दो. ओके, और फिर देखो कि किस साइड से जाने पे एंगल पाई से कम है. जिस साइड से एंगल पाई से कम है वो दैट विल बी योर एंगल. Okay, so this problem came December 2013. Okay, so they have given this one minus plus, okay, 1k V input. They are given you again resistance and one capacitor. Same ही आ गया question, no? One capacitor. This time they have changed the value. They say this is 1 microfarad and they make both equal. So same ही question है. Okay, and this is your like this. Okay, V naught. So tell me what is the gain? What is the gain? What is the amplitude of gain? And what is the phase? Okay, so this time they have given you V input का दे दिया आपको. V input they have given 5, okay, sin 1000 t. So ओमेगा का वैल्यू आपको दे दिया है 1000. So ओमेगा t रेडियन पर सेकेंड, और एम्पलीट्यूड दे दिया इनपुट का 5. So asking what is the amplitude of V naught and phase. निकालो. call it, this is R1, this is R2, this is C. So this is 0, so this is 0. Okay. So you can put current like this, or you can apply directly formula of inverting amplifier. So your V naught is simply minus, say this is ZF.
Sir,
upon-
amplitude minus 1.5, 2.5.
एम्पलीट्यूड तो पॉजिटिव आएगा ना, 5/√2 आ रहा है क्या? So ZF upon R1 into V input. Okay, now ZF is what? ZF is this one, R2 into XC upon R2 plus XC. R2 is R2 level, and this is your J omega C, 1 upon J omega C. R2 plus 1 upon J omega C. Okay, this become R2 1 plus J R2 omega C. Just now we've done this one. Okay, so your V naught will be minus 1 upon R1 R2 1 plus J R2 omega C. Okay, into V input, and this time they have given V input value also. So minus R2 upon R1 1 plus J R2 omega C. V input they are given 5 into sine 1000 t. Okay, 5 into sine 1000 t. Okay,
सर आंसर क्या बताया आपने एम्पलीट्यूड का?
5/√2. Okay, so now V naught will be your R2 by R1 is 1. Both are same. Okay, so R2 by R1 is 1. Okay, you have 5 here. Okay, you have minus sign and you have sine 1000 t. Okay, and you have 1 plus J. R2 is 1 kilo ohm. 1 kilo ohm. Omega is 1000, and C is your 1 microfarad 10⁻⁻⁶. So this cancel out. Okay, so you get what? How much? Minus 5 sine 1000 t upon 1 plus J. Okay, so if you want magnitude of this one, V naught. Okay, that will be what? This is so magnitude amplitude asking. So this is amplitude. Okay, this is amplitude. So magnitude of amplitude. Okay, so magnitude of amplitude will be your 5 upon √1 plus √1, 5 upon √2. Okay, and if you want phase, because this is your minus 5 upon 1 plus J, na sign you forget, your amplitude this amplitude. Let's see the last 5/√2. Okay, sorry, this is output gain. This is not output, this is V input also there, but you are calculating output only. Okay, this is sine 1000 t. They're not asking again, they're asking amplitude of this one. So this is 5/2. What is phase? Phase कैसे निकालेंगे? Phase is with same method. Tell me what is the phase? So your number, complex number, you have 1 plus J multiply by minus J. Okay, This minus plus 5j. This become 1 plus 1 2. Okay, minus 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 j. What is the phase of this number?
3 pi by 4.
Okay, so if you see the quadrant, again this is minus plus somewhere here, and this angle is pi by 4. Okay, so I want angle from here, this angle, so this become pi minus pi by 4. Okay, that is 3 pi by 4. That is 135. This answer. Okay, so I'm stopping here. 5-minute break. We'll start with digital electronics.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.